Hey guys, Krisha here. Please be cautious of any fake comments and emails you may receive from people pretending to be Mango Research. Sean and I will never, ever contact you for investment opportunities or anything of that sort. To get in touch with the real Mango team, make sure to join our official Discord chat using the link in the description below. Stay safe out there, and remember, do it Mango. And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Bitcoin and Cardano analysis video. Now today, guys, we're going to be keeping this one high level because if there's any picture that has been really painted for us and it's really easy to play, it is the macro time frame. So I'm talking about the weekly time frame, the 2-day time frame, the 3-day, 4-day, you know what I mean. It's all these Mango time frames that's been keeping us on the right side of the market so far. So I want to be sticking to the weekly. And additionally, what I will be doing for you guys is, well, for those of you actually looking to position and stuff, I'll actually be telling you what I am going to be looking for in the interim to really give me a sense of whether or not the bears are going to take this down a little further or the bulls are going to pick it back up from here. So if you want to know more on that, definitely stick around. And hey, if there's any altcoin that you are looking at and you want me to cover it in tomorrow's video, make sure to take this time, get down to the comments section, and well, tell me which altcoin you want me to cover. And of course, the popular vote wins. Today, it's Cardano. Well, tomorrow, it can be something else. I first want to start off with this beautiful Mango dashboard, because if there's anything that really drew my attention to a possible rejection at these levels, it was this beautiful Mango dashboard. And so this is what I essentially saw, right? And this is something that I brought up to your attention. It was that while Bitcoin did break out of this beautiful, massive bullish cup and handle, by the way, the measured move to this bullish cup and handle would take Bitcoin past the highs here at around $60,000. Okay, so this was a beautiful break. However, okay, while this right here was the neckline, I noticed that even though Bitcoin broke out of this bullish cup and handle, we were swiftly met with resistance overhead. Now this I found because of the Mango dashboard. For those of you who are premium members of the dashboard, go ahead, get on over to your Mango view and toggle on those 4-day SNR regions. For those of you who do not know where to find the Mango dashboard, well, check out app.mangoresearch.co. Okay, I will be linking that below. So if you go ahead and just toggle on those 4-day SNR regions, this is what I saw. I saw resistance coming at 57.4K. This was drawn out for us by the Mango dashboard. Look at how neat that test and rejection was, right? Price got all the way up there, people got super bullish, and boom, a nice rejection on that region. And if there's one signature that has been very true on Bitcoin's chart so far during this entire phase, this entire consolidation phase, remember this was the May 19th breakdown point, this entire consolidation phase, we saw Bitcoin play against its ranges so well, right? Every time we took out resistance, that resistance was immediately turned into support. We saw a beautiful range plays. So essentially support to resistance, back down to support, back up to resistance. Think of how profitable those trades must have been for people who were willing to capitalize on the ranges. Now, once again, guys, Bitcoin has made its way up to resistance and got rejected yet again. So question is, do we break from here? Do we come back down to this 51.7K? Could that be the next bid? Now, from experience, this is what I've noticed, where every time Bitcoin actually breaks a major region of resistance overhead, price often comes back down to give it an official test before we see another push to the upside. However, is it necessary that this happens again? Absolutely not. But hey, let's not get into the meat of that. I will be going over that in a minute. However, I want to tell you what makes this trade so special. Okay, for those of you looking to position on 51.7K, right? Now, I told you in my last video that there are two sort of regions to be positioning at, either support or when Bitcoin actually sees a breakout. Now, the support, what makes, price getting a trade at support very good is the fact that it is easy to manage. All right, it's going to be such an easy trade to manage because if price breaks down, back down below 51.7K, and when I say to break down below 51.7K, I'm looking for a candle body close. Even one candle body close will tell me that, hey, I am negated on my trade. All right, there's a better chance that price actually comes down a bit further, possibly down to this region right here, around $46,000, and perhaps even going all the way down to 40.7K. Okay, so keep this very simple. I personally do not like, I don't like positioning in the middle of the range, and right now that's exactly where Bitcoin's at. It is in the middle of the range. So I either take it on the breakout or I take it on support. All right, those are just easy ones to manage. A lot of mental and emotional equity is saved when I get good bids and good positions along support and resistance. So there's a tip for you that I personally use in my trading. Now, this is Bitcoin on the weekly. Am I still bullish on this chart? Yes, I am. Is this beautiful bullish cup and handle still intact? Yes, it is. Right? Where is the measured move of this beautiful cup and handle? Well, it takes us all the way up to around $74,000 to $75,000, and this is still intact. For this bullish cup and handle to get negated, guys, we need to break down past 51.7K once again. All right, so anything lower than 51.7K, this cup and handle has been negated. I will be looking for candle body closes. Remember that. Now, at what point does Bitcoin get bearish? Well, as soon as we lose this wick low right here, so this is the candle of September 20th, as soon as we lose the wick low that came in at 39.6K, that's when things really change as far as who's in control is concerned. The bears at that point will be the ones in control here. Okay, that is contingent on us losing 39.6K. Now, I'm giving you these numbers out loud so that you can take note if you want to take note. Okay, 39.7K is going to be decision point, bulls versus bears. As far as this current picture is concerned, I'm saying that the bulls are still in control. Now, getting on over to Bitcoin's chart. Now, this is currently the weekly time frame. This is where I'm trading view. I want to get on over to the 12-hour time frame because I told you guys that I'll be looking for certain signatures on this chart to really help me determine whether or not we could see additional downside leading into, well, the next daily close, right? And what I'm looking at here is this, that ever since Bitcoin actually started this trend to the upside on the 12-hour time frame, we had been holding the 10 SMA as underlying support. The 10 SMA is what was guiding price, and this is the first time since our break of $43,000 that we have seen Bitcoin actually live below that 10 simple moving average, and we are threatening a close below that 10 SMA, right? Now, this candle, guys, it closes in about 20 minutes. I'm saying if we close a candle underneath the 10 SMA, there's a good chance that we come all the way down to the 21 EMA and possibly even down to this region right here, which is at $51.9 thousand. Okay, so keep this range very, very simple. If price closes underneath the 10 SMA, expect continuation to the downside. However, if we start seeing support along that 10 SMA, that's when I will be looking for additional continuation to the upside, possibly with price coming back up to test this region right here at around 57.5K. Could it break? Of course it could break. But time will tell. I'll be looking for candle body closes over 57.5K to really give me that tip off on whether or not Bitcoin could see further another push to the upside. At that point, I'll be looking for Bitcoin to actually get up to 60K highs. Okay. So far, I think we get a deeper test. If I had to really put my money on this one, my money's already on this one, but I say we come lower. I'm looking for this candle to close under the 10 SMA, but hey, I'm not jumping the gun here. Okay, we close underneath that. I'm saying there's a good chance that we come down at the very least to the 12-hour Tenkin. All right, it's only once we really start losing that 12-hour Tenkin as well as that $51.7 thousand region, which by the way is also a region on the Mango view, right? If I just get back on here, this is essentially that neckline right there that we broke out of. It came in at around 51.2, going all the way up to that $51.7 thousand region. If we start breaking that to the downside, then I'm saying, you know, at the very least, we get a nice clean C-span trade along that 12-hour time frame. So basically, from the Tenkin all the way down to the Kijun. The Kijun, guys, comes in at around 48.7K. All right. But yeah, I mean, this is the one level to look for. Close underneath the 10 SMA, I'm saying further downside. We get supported on the 10 SMA. If price takes back the 10 SMA, I'm saying the bulls once again have control even on the lower time frames. At which point, look for further upside. Look for price to test the highs right here, or possibly even going up to $60,000. Alrighty. Now, this is what I'm expecting in the interim for Bitcoin. With this, let's get on over to Cardano. Cardano. And also, tell me, what are you guys seeing? How are you guys feeling about Bitcoin's price action here? How many of you are actually positioned in Bitcoin? I noticed that in one of the live streams, there's a lot of pain. People are feeling a lot of pain because of the bleed on the altcoins, which sort of drove me, it got me thinking, how many people are actually net short Bitcoin? And when I say net short, how many people out there just don't own any Bitcoin? They're in the crypto space, but they have everything but Bitcoin. I'm actually really curious, how many of you guys are in that position right now? It's always good to own a bit of the market leader, which is Bitcoin in this case, but I'm bullish for other reasons as well besides price. I think on the fundamental perspective, there's not been anything as strong as Bitcoin for a very, very, very long time. All you need to do is just jump in a bit of financial history and it's going to be a aha moment for many people. But anyways, getting on back on over to the charts. Cardano USDT, this is the 12-hour. Let's get on over to the weekly time frame. And what do we see here? What do we see here? I'll say this, there was a question that came up in one of the live streams where someone asked, what are you expecting? What are you expecting from the altcoins? Are the altcoins going to go up from here? Are they going to go down from here? And I'll say this, if Bitcoin actually starts showing strength, okay, when I say strength, I'm looking for the bulls to pick price back up. If Bitcoin starts getting up to $60,000, starts breaking its resistances to the upside, I will be expecting the altcoins to also take a leg up relative to USD. Okay, they may not take a leg up relative to Bitcoin because that chart, the say for in this example, Cardano BTC, that chart is you're essentially comparing two different assets, right? Both of which are trending to the upside. However, one is likely to be trending harder than the other. So that chart aside, if you're just looking at the altcoins relative to USD, if Bitcoin starts trending to the upside, I will be expecting charts like Cardano to also start breaking its regions of resistance to the upside as well. So keep that in mind. You want to see strength on Bitcoin. Seeing any strength on Bitcoin is a good thing for your altcoins as well. Alrighty, do not get brainwashed and thinking, oh, because Bitcoin's going up, the altcoins are getting trashed. No, none of that. Bitcoin strength is good for your altcoins. Cool, so now as far as Cardano is concerned on the weekly time frame, we are currently up against support on the Tenkin as well as the 21 EMA. How well has it fared in the past? I think it's fared pretty well. Notice how every time we took out the Tenkin, prices held it as support. And, well, it's trended very, very well. The one time we actually lost the Tenkin is where we actually saw a nice C-span trade from the Tenkin down to the Kijun. Once again, back up over the Tenkin, we trended to the upside. So price getting supported on the Tenkin is a good thing. This was another example here where price took out the Tenkin, trended to the upside, lost it, came down to the Kijun. It was a very, very small range there. It was very tight, but it plays well alongside those regions. So I'll say this, for as long as we hold the Tenkin and the 21 EMA, the bulls could pick it back up here. Okay, what I'll be looking for a bullish signature on Cardano's chart is if the bulls actually take it back over the 10 simple moving average. All right, so closing candles over $2.42 will likely send Cardano back up to the highs here at around $2.96. Okay, however, if we start closing candles underneath that Tenkin, that's when I'll be expecting a C-span trade back down to $1.58, which marks that Kijun for you right there. Right, and if I have to go ahead and, in fact, it could be a range. I'll be looking at the next region of support more as a range from the Kijun down to this region right here, okay, which is a good $1.33. That is the range of support I'll be looking for Cardano to get down to, contingent that we actually lose the Tenkin and the 21 EMA to the downside. So I'll be looking for candle body closes along those regions for me to anticipate that next move. However, 10 SMA, we start taking that out. I'm saying further up we go. How about the daily time frame? All right, so we saw a breakdown of a symmetrical triangle, right? That was a symmetrical. Allow me to just clear my chart out. Look at the measured move of the symmetrical triangle, and where does that take us down to? That would take Cardano all the way down to $1.76. And that's that right here. All right, and just by looking at historic price action, that is also another region of contention that price could get down to. Could we see another spiral to the downside? Yes, we can. And you guys know my targets for additional downside for Cardano. It comes in at $1.54, going all the way down to $1.33. But I think on the lower time frames right now, the Cardano bears have the edge. On the higher time frames, I think the bulls still have they still have some room to play with as far as really picking this baby back up is concerned. Okay, so look towards your 10 SMA on the weekly time frame. That is really, really going to paint the picture out for you. And yeah, this is all I have for you. Do not forget to tell me which altcoin you want me to cover in, well, tomorrow's video. And, well, with this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao.